Israel's nuclear monopoly rests on silence and Western complicity, while Tehran's facilities are pored over by inspectors and its enrichment levels debated in global forums. Dimona, the heart of Israel's secret arsenal, according to many reports, operates without oversight. American officials won't even say the word Israel when discussing nuclear proliferation. Washington turns a blind eye because Israel is their ally. But this imbalance has consequences. How long can the US demand Iranian compliance while protecting Israeli opacity? How long before Iran demands deterrence on equal terms? Israel's nuclear weapons program is not a conspiracy theory. It's a confirmed, if undeclared, reality. As far back as the 1980s, British intelligence believed Israel had produced enough plutonium for 20 nuclear warheads. The core of this program is the Dimona reactor in Israel's Negev desert, a facility built secretly in the late 1950s and early 1960s. Israel's first Prime Minister, David Ben-Gurion, initiated this program under a secretive French-Israeli agreement aiming to produce weapons-grade plutonium essential for nuclear arms. Despite decades of diplomatic denials and strict secrecy, evidence from whistleblowers, declassified documents, and intelligence estimates have repeatedly confirmed the existence and scope of Israel's nuclear arsenal. The most famous revelation came from Mordechai Vanunu, a former technician at Dimona, who in 1986 provided detailed photographs and descriptions exposing Israel's nuclear program to the world. Vanunu's disclosures were groundbreaking. His photos and testimony revealed that Israel had produced enough plutonium for between 100 and 200 nuclear weapons by the mid-1980s. These revelations confirm suspicions that Israel's nuclear capabilities were far more extensive than the global community had officially acknowledged. However, Vanunu paid a steep price. After his revelations, Mossad agents abducted him from Italy, bringing him back to Israel for secret trial and imprisonment on charges of espionage and treason. Despite international calls for his freedom and recognition as a whistleblower, Israel treats him as a traitor, imposing strict restrictions on his speech and movements even after his release. Vanunu's case symbolizes Israel's commitment to nuclear ambiguity, a strategy designed to deter enemies while avoiding international scrutiny and pressure to disarm.
My name is Mordechai Vanunu, a man who served 18 years in Israel prison for revealing Israeli nuclear weapons secrets in 1986 to the Sunday Times of London, and was kidnapped by Israel Mossad spy from Rome and brought by a boat ship to Israel and served in Israel prison for 18 years. And I worked in that place and I knew a lot about what they are doing there. I concluded that they producing too much atomic bomb beyond any imagination of all the world's spy organizations, including the CIA. At that time, in 1986, they presumed that Israel have about 5 to 10 atomic bombs. And my conclusion from my production is they are producing about 10 atomic bombs every year. And they have around 200 atomic bombs. I thought it's too much beyond anyone realizing. Also, I find out they are producing a hydrogen bomb, very powerful atomic bomb that have no justification for the Israelis. It's not for defense, it's too much, and I decided the world must know. And also I was thinking this is the way to prevent any new use of atomic bomb. And also I believed by publishing Israel nuclear weapons secrets, the world will see that Israel have a lot of power, very powerful, and they can demand from them to make peace and to give to the Palestinians the right and end the occupation and the refugee camp. Bring peace to the Middle East. Israel is very, very powerful. No one can defeat them by all these. My theory is simple. When they succeed to produce them and they invest a lot of money, then to continue to produce, it's very cheap. When you succeed to produce the first 10 atomic bomb, the next is very, very cheap. And then if it's very cheap, they succeed. They want to produce much more. And it was also the mind of the Cold War. they was following United States at that time when the Cold War was exist. United States have 50,000 atomic bombs. Israelis also believe they will need to have many. But the main reason it's very cheap, and also maybe they was thinking about to use them against anyone in the Middle East. So I think it was a proof of craziness from the Israeli side. And that craziness I want to expose and to let the world the madness of this nuclear proliferation in the Middle East, also in the older world.